Hey everyone, welcome to Watchbots Prime. It's Ben, and I'm going to start off by talking about cartoons, which is weird and mildly unheard of for this show. I was wandering around the internet this week and I discovered something really cool. And what it was, it's a lot of wases, a artist who had worked on such iPhone games as Simpsons Tapped Out and a few other ones, was working basically on an art project. And it was the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. So if you think about that animation style, and he had made a Super Mario game in that style, and it looked perfect. You know, like, I'm always amazed when artists and, computers can recreate that hand-drawn look, but this just nailed every little detail, and I wanted it so bad. Now, of course, it can never come out, because if this guy tried to release it, Nintendo would slap a cease and desist on him, much like most of our episodes when we appropriate music. But it's so good. And I realized that I'm not that hard of a man to please, when it comes to reusing old comics and cartoons and all that stuff. It just needs to hit the look perfectly. Like Transformers, where you can see the gears and all the doodads and servos, bunk, not interested. But if you take perfect old Transformers, make that into a video game, like one that was out on PlayStation a few years ago, love it. Can't beat it. Ninja Turtles, you make them CGI and you give them fucking shell necklaces and shit. Lame. But if they created a new Ninja Turtles game that looked exactly like the cartoon, I would be all over it. So I guess I've spent a lot of time railing against, reboots and things like that. But if you reboot it, just like it was, we're on board. Is that such a hard thing to ask? Apparently. Get your shit together, Hollywood. Now, it's time to cut the shit and stop fucking around, as my college advisor once told me. But now that I think about it, he lost his job for a variety of personal and professional disgraces, and I ended up doing this. So I guess in a way, we were both right. But anyway, it's October. The days are getting shorter. A chill is in the air. Your favorite bats and ghoulies are flying around. So with that in mind, I'm very proud to announce our next theme month, which will be Schlocktoonbrr, name subject to change. It is a month of us walking through the most gruesome and eeriest and twisted cartoons and TV shows that nostalgia has to offer. And we're starting off with a classic, kind of. It's 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Let's get him, Bogle! I'm rich and weird! Whoa!
Only you can return the demons to the chest.
Why us?
Because you let them out. The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Now, Ben, you might say, didn't you guys just discuss Scooby-Doo a few weeks ago? And I would reply, well, straw man. We did, but that was a pup named Scooby-Doo, whereas this is 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, so totally different. And you may respond, well, as long as I can see Fred and Velma hanging out with the gang and they unmask a ghost at the end that turns out to be like a nefarious school bus driver, that would be cool. And I would say, no, dear straw man. Fred and Velma aren't there. Neither are fake ghosts. The ghosts are in fact real. And you might say, well, that's a bummer. Could I at least see the same chase sequence a number of times and have some really annoying witches sing a song 6 times. Well, that we can handle. It is a show in the mid-'80s. It's got Vincent Price. It's got Scrappy. It's not your mama's Scooby-Doo, I'll say that. But that is next week. But stay tuned for the rest of Schlocktoonbrr, name subject to change. We will have some surprises in store, some chills, some thrills, maybe some spills. We haven't decided on that yet. But we can't wait to get started with you. This has been signing off. And until next week, may all your ghosts be friendly and all your encounters with bats and cats be pleasant and filled with snuggles and love and not bites. Bye.